This is a one-sided race war where black people is without defense because of naivete, by being ignorant of what is going on. Now, not only are there whites targeting black people, but there are black people targeting themselves. What if you could imagine an army? Let's say the United States Army and the Russian Army, for an example, or any army facing another army. And let's see black people representing the army and the whites in the army. And the white people are targeting the black army, and black people are targeting themselves. Instead of fighting against the enemy, they are fighting against themselves. What kind of army is that? That fight against and shooting its own comrades. You say that is insanity. You're going out to war, you're shooting your own comrades, and your enemies is shooting you too. You say that is insanity. Well, as quiet as it's kept, that is insanity, and it is insane what is going on. There's a mental illness, a vast mental illness. We are defensive. Not only are we out defense by ignorance, stupidity, it's like an army shooting itself in the foot, shooting at itself, destroying itself, while the enemy is also destroying them. You see, that is the utmost ignorance. And you can see some of how the comments are written on a lot of these blog sites or YouTube or what have you, and how black people are writing the comments like they are in the third grade, not able to formulate a sentence. A lot of typo errors, and the way they word a sentence, you can see the state of their mind. The state of the mind. Unable to write, even in one or two sentences that's clear, because it's evidence of the state of mind. The army going out against itself, while the enemy is also targeting them. Is that stupidity, fear, mental illness, or what's going on? What is going on? Like Marvin Gaye said, what's going on? Now they go to jail. Black people go to jail for killing each other. So they're not afraid of jail, or even of death, or even of killing anyone. But they're killing themselves. Self is genocide. And there was a tactic to try to make white people think that racism is wrong. And it worked to some degree. But only to some degree. That tactic is worn out now, because it befuddled even the black people's mind. See that racism is wrong. Self-preservation or survival is wrong. And that tactic, it may work against some of the white people, but it works against most of the black people. So we have to change that tactic. It was a foolish tactic. I don't know what's conscious or unconscious of black people using that. But it's time for us to wake up, put on our armor, our whole armor, and fight the enemy.